Joining us once again is two-time World Cup winner, U.S. national team captain Megan Rapinoe. Megan, thank you for staying with us. When you were here 4 years ago after winning the World Cup the last time, we talked about the equal pay issue and about the gender disparity in terms of how U.S. soccer treats men and women. And I wanted to play that clip from your 2015 interview because I want people to know that this isn't just like a new thing that you just started working on now. Tell me how that fight has changed.
Well, I think it's changed dramatically now. I mean, I think, to be honest, all over the world, I even had a brief conversation with Gianni Infantino, FIFA president, after the game. I think everyone realizes now it's like, okay, it's time for the next step. It's time to work together to get this to a better place, be collaborative. The conversation is not about equal pay anymore. It's everybody. It's like, if you're not down with equal pay at this point, or equality, or whatever it is, like, you're so far out of reality in the conversation that we can't even go there. I think it's time to move to the next phase. And I think everybody wants that. Nobody wants this contentious fight all of the time. I don't want to fight with my bosses all the time. We don't want to constantly be doing this. We don't want to file lawsuits. We don't want to constantly have that sort of animosity and, exchanging blows in one way or another. We'd much prefer to just move forward because we know that the path forward and where we go from here makes it better for everyone.
So you're expressing optimism that you've sort of won the argument, but you haven't yet won the fight, that you've persuaded everybody that you should get this, but it's now a question of effectuating it. Yes,
definitely. And I think that, our team and really our side of the table, we're really like, how do we move forward and be collaborative with this? I think that we have been very outspoken. The Federation has put a lot of resources and money and support behind the team, and I think that they do deserve credit for that when we talk about all the other federations in the world. But just because you're better than someone who's bad doesn't mean necessarily that you're good. And I think that we've proven in sort of every metric that we've come up against that the conversation needs to move to the next piece. How do we do that together? We need everybody to do it together. We need the Federation. We need FIFA. We need all the confederations around the world and the players to be on the same page because everybody's input is valuable in moving this conversation forward.
It was striking to see in the moments immediately following the final whistle, you get that USA, USA chant, but equal pay along that same cadence.
Yeah.
I think fans want to know what they can do to support that fight.
Fans can come to games. Obviously, the national team games will be a hot ticket. But we have 9 teams in the NWSL. You can go to your league games. You can support that way. You can, buy players' jerseys. You can lend your support in that way. You can tell your friends about it. You can become season ticket holders. I think in terms of that, that's the easiest way for fans to get involved.
In terms of what happens next for you, you're very, very famous now. You've been getting in a way that, as I mentioned, I think you've shown incredible poise in terms of handling the attention that you've gotten and making sure that things are still on your own terms. I wonder if you have any thoughts about what comes next for you in terms of the kind of impact that you want to have, both on the sport and in the country. Public policy polling literally did a poll today.
Oh, no.
Which was you versus Trump in a presidential contest, and you beat him by a point. So, I mean, I don't think you're going to announce that you're running for president here, but what is ahead for you?
My girlfriend actually just said, she's like, you need to be careful. They're going to ask you to run for president. You need to slow your roll.
I'm not asking you to run, just suggesting that others are polling on it.
Just saying, people are saying it. I don't know, to be honest. I think things have changed dramatically in these, just a couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm excited to kind of dig in and see really where I can take this. I think that I've been kind of wanting that for a number of years, and how do we bring it out of just sports and out of soccer and out of the things that we've been doing and that I've been doing into something way bigger. And I think it's sort of the same as the equal pay argument. I kind of want to stop just talking about things and like, how do we put things into action? How do we help? What do we do? What's the best way to get people mobilized, whether that's in voting or just getting people more educated and more plugged into what's happening, in our politics and in our lives. And I think I'm ready for that next thing. I want to be more impactful. I feel like the money where the mouth is the best way to go, and trying to, just I guess leverage this moment, but also understand that there's something so much more.
I think the country is ready for you.
Yes.
Megan Rapinoe. It's an incredible honor to have you here. We should mention that this is not a replica. This is the actual World Cup trophy.
This is her.
Wow.
In all her glory.
It's great to have you here. Congratulations. Come back soon.
Yes,
Megan Rapinoe is the co-captain of the World Cup champion U.S. national women's soccer team, as if you needed me to say that. We'll be right back.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.